kids really do look up to people who can help them out and help them solve their problems.
Eleanor Smith is one of many peer mediators at Charles Ellis Montessori Academy.
Peer mediation is students resolving conflicts. They're promoting peace among one another.
Our rules as peer mediators: we will not judge, take sides, or try to punish you.
I think it's important just because I feel like it's easier to talk to people kind of your own age versus thinking the principal is a higher level and you're going to get in trouble.
And I actually did go to a peer mediation before I was a peer mediator, and that's how I felt. I really was glad I didn't have to go to the principal or vice principal with that, and I could just solve it on my own terms.
Makes me feel really good that I can help someone, that I helped someone to resolve their conflict.
It does help that the students kind of have an idea of how to mediate conflict, and it also helps when they come from a place of understanding conflict, and sometimes understanding it, they still need a little bit more assistance in working through it, but it definitely helps to have that self-awareness.
Students undergo 12 hours of training from the Mediation Center of the Coastal Empire.
They learn about mediation skills, but they learn about conflict resolution. They learn about how to help themselves when they're feeling anxious or angry. And then it trickles out. It helps them at home. It helps them with their friends, with their teachers, with situations at school.
I've been learning how to be a good person from this peer mediation and also helping others.
And I think that's how everyone feels coming from a peer mediation. They feel like they really helped themselves.
The teachers might refer it to us, or they might refer it directly to a peer mediator student. So we have the students who are in conflict sit down with students who have been trained as peer mediators, and they go through mediation, conflict resolution skills. They come up with a solution, they work together.
We have reached an agreement which we believe is fair and solves the problem between us.
And come up with a mediation contract.
Definitely has a positive impact on our students, not only at school, but also just in their own lives and at home and in their community as well.
Our peer mediators, committed to making our schools a peaceful place to learn.
Like talking to the younger generation, give them an insight of what a little bit of the real world is.
And I know how to really connect with the person to be able to teach them something.
Jamal and Tony are positive peer influencers, having gone through extensive training from the Mediation Center of the Coastal Empire.
So you got to really connect and create a bond with them first, and then they'll start to listen and be like, okay, I understand.
It's a simple process. High schoolers serving as role models for middle schoolers.
The core of the message is to basically be your own person and don't be heavily influenced by negative people and negative motives.
At the start of the year, we come down and we just hang out in the cafeteria. We get to know them. We walk around, talk to each one of them, do they play sports, what are their hobbies, all that. And then we come back later in the year. We use our bond to basically explain the importance of making positive decisions and refusing drugs.
You guys know what any of these drug items are? If you know that something is wrong or you don't need to be doing it, then don't do it. We teach you the certain tools to say, hey, you know what, I'm not going to do that, choose to refuse.
Refusal of drugs is at the top of the list. PPI's spent time with Michael Sarhad. He's the director of the Chatham-Savannah Counter-Narcotics Team.
He made it very clear to us that he thinks that drug use inside Savannah basically comes from how the students were brung up, and that if we tell them the facts from the start, then when they're older, they should never use any of those drugs if we just tell them early.
That's our main goal, to make good decisions.
Positive peer influencers, empowering our local middle schoolers, encouraging healthy choices, helping navigate peer pressure, and building relationships for the future.